the point is, like, you take Donald Glover's audience, and that's like one crunch berry.
Huge.
It's one crunch berry in a bowl of cereal compared to Drake's audience. Like, the global reach of Drake,
that's fair,
is ridiculous. Alienating that audience for a rap album because me and you want it, there's no value in that to Drake right now because he ain't done, right? He's been able. Drake is Floyd Mayweather. He's TBE. He cannot lay claim to being the greatest boxer of all time, so he can call himself the best ever. So much so, in fact, that he really has to try in fights. Like, people were critical of Floyd. It's like, you could knock him out, but why do I need to do that? Yeah. Why am I gonna take a risk? For you? Oh, you want to see me get hurt so you can get excited. Drake is the same way. You want me to put a rap album out for you? No. I'm going to cruise to this and make this big bag of money and then do it again. And I'm going to pick my opponents. You'll criticize me. You'll say I'm cherry picking. You'll say all these things because I didn't fight Manny Pacquiao when you wanted me to. I didn't fight the likes of Antonio Margarito, or I didn't fight Paul Williams, or I didn't fight Keith Thurman or Errol Spence or Terrence. Like, I didn't fight any of those guys. But guess what? I don't have to. Yep. Drake doesn't have to make a rap album. We want him to, but he doesn't have to. And he knows it.
That's wild. Like, the joint with Tuscan Leather, I think, would be the closest he has to, like,
nothing was the same. It was
because the first 5 tracks are like real.
Dude, he opens with Tuscan Leather, and it also has a fucking Whitney Houston sample, which means to clear that costs a ton of money. Yeah. And it was a Jake 1 beat. Like, I don't think people put it into focus like what Drake was doing with Nothing Was the Same, but he had like Started From the Bottom. But it was like when Nothing From the Same came out, he had Samph on there, he had Jhené Aiko on there. But what was like one of the biggest songs from that album? The song with Migos, The Language. Drake realized, like, oh, y'all don't care about Tuscan Leather. Y'all care about the language. Y'all care about me riding waves and introducing you to the next young artist. All right, fuck this rap shit.
Constantly does it.
He does it every time. Yeah. He tags him in. Boop, come on, let's go.
C.
Yeah, like, boop, come on, let's go.
Yo, me and Central, like, yo, Central C be my boy for a second.
And what Drake does is so smart, is like, he absorbs their audience.
Yeah.
So it's like these new kids coming up that, you know, they TikTok, like, oh, Drake's cool. Then you do something on Drake's Central C. It's like, I love Drake.
Yeah.
He takes their audience.
Bad Bunny washes him on that song.
He does, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't even matter.
Because
Drake is horrible on that song.
He's
Bad
awful.
Bunny floats on it.
The album is not a good album for us. I don't care. Like, I listened to it and I was like, this is not a good album. I know Drake can rap. He just doesn't want to. And as long as he keeps us hanging on by that thread, convincing us that he's going to drop this rap album, we're going to keep coming back. And we're going to stream down. Because it's not like we got to invest. We can say, I'll never buy a Drake CD again, but nobody buys music. Listen to it on Spotify or Apple Music.
Yeah, we lie.
All you want to do is stream it. That's all he wants is your stream. He don't want your respect anymore. And when it's time for the fangs to come out, he'll beef with you. He'll beef with Meek, Pusha. He'll do that. But at the end of the day, he ain't never going to drop a rap album until it's time for him to ride off into the sunset. He ain't ready yet.